Boruto is back, yeah. Chapter 82, yeah. And we're getting freaky. We're reading chapter 82 of Boruto. Finally, I've been waiting a month for this. Okay, so Boruto's standing between Sarada and Code. And Code is out here saying shit like, I've been looking for you, Boruto. I didn't expect you to come out so easily. If that's the case, you should have come to Konoha sooner. Boruto just looks at him. He's like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? And then he talks, finally, after years of not talking. Withdraw your monsters from here, every last one of them, while you still can. If you do that, I'll spare your life. Code looks at him sternly, and Sarada's also surprised. Code says, Oi, wait a sec. I love saying oi, by the way. What'd you say? 2 years ago, didn't you run away from me without doing a single damn thing? And now you telling me that you'll spare my life? Boruto doesn't waver. He repeats it again. You heard it right. If you understand, just do it already. Or this time, you won't get away with just your left eye. And then it dawns on me. Code's eye is scratched. He has a scar. Matching scar. When did he get this? I had to check out the chapter 80. Right? The last time we saw Code before the time skip. He didn't have a scar. So he must have gotten a scar during his time with Boruto, chasing after Boruto. So his claim of Boruto not doing anything and just running away is a false. He did something, bro. He got your eye. Okay, he got your eye. You can't see with two. You can only see with one now. I'm surprised. Coming here and bluffing around. Can't help but laugh. Ha 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 ha. Sarada just says Boruto because she's a chick in this whole story. Obviously, we got some Sasuke lesson 101. Don't look at the girl, just look at your enemy. Just talk to your girl while looking at the enemy at the same time. Sarada, there's a lot of people out here who didn't make it. You can take care of that. Leave this to me. And then Sarada asks, hey, you okay, man? Because it's been 2 years since I've seen you, you know? And then Boruto's like, we'll talk later, but first, stay alive. He's like, stay alive. Meaning there's something, it's a warning. It's like, listen, those guys are dangerous. Stay alive, okay? And then we skip over to Shikamaru's kid. I can't remember his name. He uses shadow bind technique. This video is taking too long, so I'm gonna skip over the useless parts like the extra characters and all that. Just gonna go back to the main characters. And then here comes big bro. Here comes Boruto, Kawaki. He says, out of my way, you guys. And then they scream out his name. Himura says, big bro. And then he kicks the beast. And then the beast just, does a whole scratching the floor thing. What do we call that thing? I don't know. He just and then he pops out his eye. He has a Rinnegan. How is this possible? I have no idea. But he is a 10 tails creature. Maybe there's classes to these kinds of creatures. But this one seems to be tougher than the usual ones, right? Here's the confusing part here, right? Before the confusing part, they're thanking Big Bro. Kawaki says, stop calling me that. How many times do I have to tell you? He's like, but... And then they just, they just continued the conversation, I guess. And then they show the creature with the Rinnegan again. They're all surprised. Shika's kid is like, Shikamaru's kid is like, it's more superior. That's true, it's more superior, right? And then something happens here. I'm confused. Something happens here. Some teleportation thing, right? The creature disappeared from where it was and then popped up behind Kawaki's back. It's using Code's technique, essentially. I thought it was using Sasuke's technique, but it wasn't. It wasn't using Sasuke's technique at all. And then it actually grabs Kawaki. It was too fast. It has the Rinnegan though. It must have strong abilities, so it must have enhanced speed as well. The creature's like, Otsutsuki. They hate Otsutsuki. Shika's kid tries to catch it with shadow paralysis to save Kawaki. Kawaki turns on his karma, and then he's like, it pisses me off when people call me that. And damn, that's crazy, bro. Comes out fried. Other creatures teleport from this one creature. Like, it's kind of crazy. And then Shika's kid is like, there's no end to them. How many of them are there? And then Kawaki's like, it doesn't matter. I'll destroy every single last one of them. It's like, nigga, it took you longer to just deal with one of them. And there's multiple of them. And then we skip over to Boruto and Code, of course. Now they're just alone. One of the creatures steps up and then Boruto just does a quick That's kind of sick. Look at him. He already has his sword sheathed back. And with only one strike. Here's the thing. Here's what's confusing me, right? These creatures are 10 tails creatures. Let me drink my coffee first. Hold on. They're 10 tails creatures, and they're only dying with just a slice of a sword. I'm confused. How powerful is my boy over here? He's powerful, but how powerful is he really now? He's trained for over 2 years, and they came back as a badass. Come on, he must be unstoppable at this point. And coming back with that kind of attitude, look at him, still acting like Sasuke. Holds his sword again like a samurai, and then he just glances over them as they come through, and then they Just stabs all. Oh yeah, slices all of them. Doesn't stab all of them. He slices all of them. Look at this. Look at this. He continues. He dismembers all of them. Then he sheaths his sword back. Look at, they're all dismembered. They all lost something. Look at them. Okay, then Cody's like, so there's no way you're just bluffing. Okay, they're the real deal. This is the best dialogue I've heard so far. This is like the best Naruto Sasuke dialogue. Okay, actually Sasuke dialogue I've heard so far. If you're still gonna do this, there won't be any left of them. Don't get so cocky, Boruto. There's plenty more where that came from. They're just all tools for me anyway. Then Boruto, mystical as always, he's like, you still don't understand the true horror of the 10 tails. He's like, what the fuck you talking about, nigga? What are you talking about? Anyway, we skip over to Sarada, one of the most useless things we've ever done here. Great fireball technique. She has her own fireball technique. This is not just a fireball jutsu, it's a great fireball jutsu. Clocks in the Chidori, which is amazing, right? Chidori! Grabs like 2 of them, and then they're like, amazing. Are you really a genin? It doesn't matter, right? Whether I'm a genin or junin. Then one of the creatures didn't see this coming, but one of the creatures tried to attack Sarada from behind her back. Then this guy screams, Uchiha, behind you! I like that, by the way. The fact that they call her Uchiha, I like that. This guy quickly uses himself as a sacrifice, you know. The creature actually bit this guy, and this guy looks cool. I ain't gonna lie, you know. He doesn't just look like a side character. He actually kind of looks cool. Soichi-san! I can't make up the sounds. Okay, come on. And then the 10 tails turns into a tree, and then the other one grabs the other guy, then turns into a tree again. What's going on? Yeah, same question. And then we skip over back to Code and Boruto. They're having a nice decent conversation, of course, to explain what's going on here. Code goes on and says, I've known about 10 tails. Of course you do. They eat otsutsuki. They're just beasts that feeds on anyone and everything on instinct. Well, the truth is, oh wait, hold on, no, I read that all wrong. They eat otsutsuki. Well, the truth is, they're just beasts that feed on anyone and everyone on instinct until the time they find an otsutsuki. Then Boruto cuts in rudely. Normally that might be true, but not anymore. That's because of the transformation you added. Seriously, people are trying to be mysterious. You know, when people are trying to be mysterious, you can tell. This is what Sasuke taught the boy. But there's still time. You've held the ropes to hold them. You can annihilate them right now. Otherwise, they're headed for the worst future everyone can imagine. What do you mean by that? What does he mean by that? That's so confusing. And then Code says, what is your point now? When the 10 tails ate Otsutsuki, it will take root on this great land and become a divine tree. When the time comes, this planet will perish. That worst future itself is my objective. I am not gonna lie. That is badass. That is badass to say. I'll only say this one time, Code. I'll let you live. In exchange, you will lead me to the place where you hit the 10 tails real body. He is so arrogant, dog. He is so arrogant. And then Code senses this. Even stupidity has its limits, bro. So come on, man.
Come on, man.
Have you lost your mind? He doesn't stop there. He doesn't stop there. I'll be blunt. Killing. Oh my God, I can't believe this. Killing you is easy. Rather than just dying in vain, why don't you do one good thing for the world instead of wasting your damn fucking life? Sasuke point 2 has arrived. That's bullshit. I'm calling bullshit. That's bullshit, nigga. You're the one who's going to die. He ain't got no better answer to say, because he's like, oh my God, the arrogance of this nigga. The arrogance of this nigga. And look at this. His threats are not empty, bro. He's like, there's no saving for this idiot, huh? I don't know what's up with the writing here, but I feel like he meant to say there's no saving idiots like you, or there's no saving an idiot. And then he does something. He's like, and then I think he's floating. I think he was floating. I thought he was floating. No, he's just walking towards Code. While infusing chakra, Code continues thinking to himself, it must be a Rasengan. This fool, doesn't he think I know about this? Shunned from his hometown and now being chased, what kind of new power did Boruto gain in the midst of it? And then it's like, he just walks further. He's like, walks close. He's like, Rasengan Ozuhiko. What is that? Rasengan Ozuhiko. What is that, ladies and gentlemen? What the hell is that? And that concludes the chapter. Man, there's just so much. I love dialogue. I love dialogue more than I love action. Actually, I probably love them equally, but I'm just so hyped about this. I'm so hyped about this. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more.